Good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a great day. I just got back from getting the rest of my fish supplies for the guppies. So I decided to get 4 aquariums. I found somewhere that had these on sale for $10 a piece, which was awesome because I had bought one for $20. So I took it back and they reimbursed me and I got 3 more. So we're gonna have 4. And I was gonna put them on this table, but I decided not to. I decided to move them over to this side because I've got a lot more room over here. And we're gonna move this stuff over here. And my husband built me an awesome stand to put them on while I was gone. So that'll just help raise them up to eye level so we can kind of see into the tank. I didn't want to have to stoop over to look at them or look at them from above. So that's good. And I also have some lights on order and a few heaters because I found them cheaper like on Amazon that way. So I'm going to get as much stuff as I can set up today, get the tank cycling, and they'll be ready for the guppies to go in them. Alright, so that's what I'm fixing to do. Alright, it's time to wash the gravel. So I'll spend a few minutes running this through my strainers. Okay, so I've got these 2 most of the way filled. The rest of it's going to be my old fish water that's already cycled. And then on to these little fish. We're going to move these over. This should be fun. Got one. Alright, that was actually surprisingly easy. Alright, now onto the rock. Okay, I'm all finished for today. So lighting comes tomorrow. I'm gonna fill these up with live plants because that's what I do. Love plants, kind of an extension of my greenhouse. And I'll grow them out there and then bring them in here. And they should do good. I ordered some full spectrum lights that will go on top of these. They're not the clip lights, but they just kind of set down on top of these. I think that's kind of what I'm wanting. And we'll see what they look like. I think they'll look a whole lot better when the lights get in them tomorrow. And then we'll go and choose some guppies to go in these. I think I'm going to pick 2 different kinds of breeders since I've got 4. One will be the parent stock and then one will be the baby. And then so I can get 2 different colors. And then we'll see. Maybe I'll get some for my greenhouse too. I don't know. But it's going to be fun nonetheless. And I'll take you guys along and we'll have a good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a great day. So I am down here this morning coming to check on the greenhouse, obviously, and my little fish that I put in here last night. I need to check the aquariums. I came down here earlier this morning and they weren't quite warm enough still. So I went out and bought some lids to kind of help retain the heat. But if my heaters aren't big enough, I may have to swap them out because the guppies have to be pretty warm. I think anywhere between like 75 and 85 is an ideal temp. So I'm gonna have to monitor that. I also got some lights coming today. We're gonna install those. I put some beneficial bacteria in my tanks because I thought, just to be totally sure, since they're brand new, I did use some old water and some substrate and things from my other tank, but I went ahead and got some stuff to treat all these just to make them instantly where they need to be as far as the parameters for the fish. And it is a huge difference in weather today than what it was over the weekend. I put on a warm jacket, but I don't think I'm going to need it very long. The snow is melted, as you can see. It was so beautiful, but I'm glad to see it gone, and it's going to be spring-like this week, which I'm so excited about. And everything in here is doing good. I'm going to water and check all my seedlings, and from the looks of everything's moving along pretty well. So I will check back with you guys when I get my lights. We'll put them in the aquariums, and I will see y'all in a bit. All right, guys, I've made it back outside. It's just too pretty today to stay inside. There's not even a cloud in the sky. So I'm down here coming to get the onions my neighbor gave me. I need to find a spot to put these in the ground because it is time to plant them. I think that I'm going to plant them up on my driveway. I've got a little bit up there that's got garlic, and half of it doesn't have anything in it. So I think this will be a good spot for those because I still haven't decided what all I'm going to do in these beds. Mostly flowers is what this is going to be out here. So put my onions up here. will be really good for the chickens. All right, I got it pulled up. I'm gonna take it down the hill, put it in the compost pile. We'll give some of it to the chickens. Y'all want a treat? All right, y'all. Detour from planting onions. I think my lights came. I'm gonna check them out and see what they look like. They come with these little extendable legs so they can match different sizes of aquariums. And I bought these off Amazon. Only place I could find the best economical price for lights. Lighting is not real cheap for aquariums, especially if you're using like the dedicated lighting that they come with. In my greenhouse, obviously, I use my plant lights over my 55-gallon one, which works pretty good. I think I'm gonna need a power strip. Put all the rest of the stuff on. My husband told me that, but I didn't get one when I was out yesterday and should have. So yeah, another trip to town, but I like these. They sit on very easily up here and they have a bunch of different settings. Let's see what they do. They have a brightness level, which is very nice. And then they have like a color balance kind of thing. I don't think I'll use that, but that's an option. And then like a cooler color right there. So I kind of like that one. So I think they're gonna work really good. And the only thing I've got to get figured out is this heater situation. These are 50-watt heaters and I don't think they're warming up my tanks quite like I want to. So I may have to bump them up to 100-watt heaters. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. If it doesn't bring my water temperature up, it looks like it's not. So I'm probably gonna have to swap them out for a little bit higher wattage heater.